Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're here on the new moon in Taurus, falling on May 26th, on the 25th for some. And so we're gonna pull some cards for every single sign and see what is coming up for this new moon cycle. What should we be looking at? And just looking at the astrology of the new moon and the chart of the new moon, it's really focusing on career. It's focusing on your work and what you find beautiful in your work and how you are walking through that path. Look at the world. How about that? The world just popped out. So the world is your oyster. You have a lot of choices, and take what you have learned and apply it to your future. And by doing so, you will gain. You will gain. Of course, that's true in anything you do, but the world is really promising to reap benefit from the work you've put in. But back to the Taurus new moon. Taurus new moon. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So it's ruled by love. It's ruled by beauty. It's ruled by finding security in the warmth of beauty, in the finer things in life, in the nicer cars, or not even the nicer car, a car that you just like, or a home that you just like, or a space you just like and love to be in, and it just resonates with you. So this new moon, really start to think about, what do you find beautiful in your life, and how can you cultivate that and make it part of your work and your practice and your gift back to the world. So, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. What guidance do you have for each sign in regards to career, in regards to the work that they are putting out into the world? Let's have that be the focus for this new moon. Okay. Okay. We've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. I'll fix these. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. All right, so let's start with Aries. Aries, King of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be coming in to help you with that solid foundation, with that grounding of finding what is beautiful of your career. So if you're feeling a little lost, if you're feeling like possibly like you have some possibilities and you don't know which one to take, you're going to get some help. You're going to get some guidance from somebody who's been around the block a couple times. It could also be you too, but I really feel like this is somebody coming in and helping you. It Pentacles, an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And seeing as this is a Taurus new moon, I think this person is going to be somebody who's new and comes in on this new moon cycle to really give positive guidance, and the words might not be, very flowery, very, oh, you're so great, you're so amazing, but what they have to say to you will affect you profoundly. So they may come to you more practical and matter of fact, but what they have to say, listen to them, because they're trying to guide you in a way that no one else can. They know, and they have an intuition about you too. They know that you're worth speaking to about this project, about this venture, this new possibility, because they know that you will be able to calibrate yourself to the energy needed for the project. Okay. All right, yep, 6 of Discs is just, nailing that one, taking that one home. 6 of Discs is take what you learn and give it back. So what this King of Pentacles is giving you is just so much information, so much guidance, so much education, that the only thing that you can do is to actually spread that knowledge, spread that wisdom. And the King of Pentacles who's coming in, and this can be a man or a woman, remember that, they're doing it in the hopes that that's what you are going to do, is that you are going to take the knowledge that they give you and make it into something worthwhile for everyone involved. So Aries, it's asking you to kind of, which is so great for you, push forward with the knowledge and give back. And this is in your work. This will be also, by giving it back, you're going to be making some money. So that's really nice too. Then we have Taurus, 9 of Wands. So Taurus, this is your new moon, and so there's going to be a lot of choices that are coming in. And seeing as you are, this is your special new moon of the year, it will be confusing. I think it will be kind of overwhelming with all of the choices that you do have, all the people who are coming in to help you out, all of the shifts that could happen to make you better. And so you will feel overwhelmed, but overwhelmed in a good way, because you're going to have choices, and the choices you love, the choices that you get, you're going to love. It's just going to be really, really hard to decide which one to take. And so let's pull our second card and just kind of see, what added guidance, how can you, whittle it down to just 1 or 2 choices instead of having all of this wonderful, yummy energy circling you and making you, dizzy in a way. All right, so the Knight of Discs in reverse. So actually, you're going to be getting all of these choices, and you're going to have to make a choice, but the way that you're going to have to do it is through your gut, through your intuition, because there's going to be somebody in the midst who is not looking out for your best interest, for your welfare. They're actually trying to drag you down so that they can they can manipulate you and take control of your situation, use you as a puppet in a way. So this Knight of Discs is going to give you some false information, and this is also an earth sign like you. So it could be a fellow Taurus, it could be a Capricorn, or it could be a Virgo. All right, so make sure that you're kind of listening to what they have to say, and if something's not jiving, or if I have a feeling they're going to slip up too. They're going to kind of out themselves in a way. Just like with a slip of a word, like instead of saying you, they say I, like you should do that, or you will really benefit from that, but they say I will really benefit from that. And so it's going to be like one of those quick slips, but you're going to catch it, and because of that you'll be able to take out some of those choices, because you know that it's not going to benefit you. But be careful of that Knight of Discs, because they are going to try to somehow manipulate the situation so you don't gain what you're supposed to, and they will gain it from them. And this is in career, this is in your work. All right, so then we have Gemini, 7 of Pentacles. Keep working, keep doing what you do. It's almost time for harvest, okay? 7 of Pentacles is like, just keep growing, keep being, keep doing you. You're on the right path. This is always a great card to get, because it's just saying, awesome. All right, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, okay? For those of you who have been, questioning what you're doing, and if you should change jobs, or change how you, change companies, even change careers, like change completely, like what you're going to do, keep it up. Keep questioning, keep questioning that. You're onto something. Because I think when you think that, you don't necessarily know what you want to change it to. So stay open and let universe help guide you. All right, yeah, the sun. So yeah, keep it up. You're lucky, Gemini. Wonderful. This is beautiful. The sun coming up. The sun is just warming you. It's radiating through. It's the sunning your harvest. It's making things possible. You have the universe. The universe is blessing you. And whatever you are choosing to do with career, go with it, Gemini. Whatever you feel is your path, your destiny, go with it. You are on the right path, Gemini. Keep it up. Cancer, Knight of Chalices. So like from this card, I really get the sense that for my single Cancers, you're going to be meeting somebody at work who you're going to fall in love with. I know that sounds very drastic from one card, but I'm getting the sense that some of you Cancers are going to get sideswiped with love. Knight of Chalices, a message of heart, a message of emotion coming in from career that's really going to pull on your heartstrings and give you a reason to continue with your work, with what you need to do. The Knight of Chalices upright is very strong and very profound, but is looking from a healthy perspective, looking from a healthy heart, and is really looking to better you and better them at the same time. So in career, that's really wonderful to have, is that you have the support of your comrades, you have the support of your bosses and your fellow workers. But for some of you, you guys are going to be meeting someone too, and it's going to be more than just co-workers, so be careful. Ace of Discs. Yep. Okay. So another thing that could be happening too is with the Knight of Chalices, they come in with this message of something better, something more lucrative for you. And so look into it. Absolutely. It's a new beginning for you. And I know, Cancer, that sometimes new beginnings are frightening and you don't necessarily want to take that step. But with this coming up, it's really saying look into it. There's something there for you to really acknowledge and see if it resonates with you, because it could lead to a more profound, abundant work situation. And I do feel like it's going to be a message from a fellow co-worker and somebody who really cares about you. Okay. So that was Cancer. So now we're going on to Leo. Leo, we have the Ten of Swords. Are some of you guys staying in a job that is no longer filling your cup? Because the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. Is the end of something that you've been doing, and you should have ended it before you get this card. The Ten of Swords is like, okay, this is last warning. It's time for you to stop. It's time for you to quit this and move on. You need to let go of it. It's actually pulling you out of your light. It's actually pulling you out of your hope, your dreams, your destiny, your love. It's pulling you down. So there's something about this job that you just have to shift, whether it be for some of you, I do get the sense that you guys are going to have to shift like the time in which you're working. Maybe you're working too early in the morning and you're more of a night person, or you're a night person and you need to work in the morning. But there's something that is just not jiving with this situation. And so you need to really talk to those who make those decisions and say, hey, I am not at my high point when I'm doing this, and I need to shift my schedule around so that I can really perform to the best of my capabilities. But there's a great percentage of you guys that just need to look into your heart desire, and I understand, like, you have to keep your job, to pay bills, but in your off time, take moments to find and to cultivate that love, that vibration in your heart that keeps you humming, so you can build upon that, and then in the future actually use that as your job instead of this job that is stilting you. Okay, Page of Wands. All right, so that's great. There's an end, Ten of Swords ending, but then we have the Page of Wands, which is kind of like a new beginning. The Page of Wands is a very young, vibrant energy that is full of heart, full of spirit, full of hope and laughter and joy, kind of like a child. They see the bright side of life all the time, and you're going to be getting that message from someone, probably a fellow fire sign, so another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But they're going to kind of give you that bump saying, hey, let's go, you're worth it, carry on. You have more to give than what you're doing right now. Let's figure out how you're going to make those changes, and it will inspire you to light the fire in your heart and move on, which you need to do. Okay, so then I have Virgo, Three of Swords. Okay, be careful, Virgo. There could be A snake in the grass, okay? Somebody could be lying about you and then lying to your face at the same time. They could be betraying you. There's a betrayal that is happening at work, and it has to do with your abundance and them wanting it. There's a third party situation that's going on, and they're not helping you out. They're going against you. So if you know who that is, stay clear. But also, whenever I see this, when it comes to career and it comes to work, is be so clear, be so concise. In Virgo, I don't worry about this with you, but this is just a reminder, like to reiterate the importance of being very on the up and up, very clean, very clear. Your time card is impeccable. Your work is impeccable. You know, you have backups on everything. You have everything time stamped. You have everything photographed. You know, it's like you can, if somebody says, well, I don't think you did this, then you can like pull out past drafts. You can pull out the times that you were working on it, because okay, so I'm getting this is what Spirit is telling me to tell you too, is that, okay, when you are creating a document and you are using Word, or you're using something like Word, there is a function where you can see all the times you've been in it and the changes, so you can go to past drafts if you need to go back and change something. That will be your savior. Okay, go find out about that feature if you are working in like a office setting with lots of documents, and you know, screenshot that stuff, screenshot it, you know, and just make sure you have backups on everything. And especially if you're doing projects with somebody else who isn't on the up and up and isn't giving their all, screenshot everything you've done. And if you're like, also if you're working on your own and you have clients, keep it, your lips sealed. Do not say anything about anyone at any time during this new moon. Okay, that's how you're going to succeed, is by keeping like everything locked and barred. And you can't even say something like, oh, well, I have a client who loves cats, and you know, they're kind of going through the same thing with you, is like, do they keep the cat or do they get a dog? You know, I'm just making this up, but you know how I'm talking so vaguely about somebody, but that other client for some reason will be like, hey, is it Sharon Stone? And then you can't lie, but you'll be like, I can't give you that information, and they'll know it was Sharon Stone, you know. So keep it to yourself. Don't use examples of actual people. Okay, Knight of Cups. Look at all of these messages that are coming up. And if you can keep everything very clean, concise, man, you are going to come out the victor. We have the Knight of Cups. And so I think whoever this person is trying to talk to, or, you know, trying to spread lies to about you, will catch on and say, you know what, that Virgo never did that. No, Virgo always keeps it together and always has really good work. I don't really believe what you're saying about them being sloppy and not helping you out. So I think the snake in the grass who is speaking ill of you will get caught by the person they're trying to deceive. So just stay strong, Virgo, and you will be able to sit back with your arms crossed and smile, because you did right. You did right. And you're going to get your accolades because of it. The Knight of Cups is going to speak up for you. Then we have the Three of Cups, and this is for, let me see, we just finished Virgo, so Libra. Three of Wands. You have been planning and plotting and plotting and planning. Now it's time to activate. Let's activate that plan that you have been plotting. Okay, it's really beautiful and it's wonderful, and we want to see it. So please, can you start working on that? That would be great. Libra, you are also ruled by Venus, and so I know that what you have to create is beautiful. and creates a sense of harmony within our society. So could you start working on that now? Thank you. And all right, the 10 of discs reversed. Don't worry. Okay, that's what Spirit just said to me. 10 of discs reversed. The reason why you aren't starting is because you're afraid everything won't work out, right? You're afraid that it won't pan out like you had hoped, that you'll lose money, that you won't be able to live a happy life, and everything's going to fall apart. Well, the 10 of discs is reversed. And so in this reading, there's other readers, other tarot readers would say, you know, be careful. And, you know, because what you're doing could possibly backfire on you. But I am here to tell you, and Spirit is here to tell you, would you stop worrying, please, Libra, and just slowly start working on it? The path that you're about to embark on, this career that you want, this endeavor that you have started to make, is important. And there's going to be some twists and some turns. Yes, some things you're gonna stumble at, but you have to stay diligent with it, and you have to carry on and stop living in this fear-based idea of I will not succeed. Libra, oh man, you beauties, you gorgeous beauties, you will succeed. All right? And I'm just getting resounding yes, 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 yes. You will succeed. This 10 of discs is coming up in reverse to say, stop worrying. Stop thinking everything's not going to work out. Valley forward, okay? Go forward. It is so important for all of us for you to do this, because you have an idea. You have this inkling. And I don't know what it is, but for a lot of Libras who are watching this, you guys, man, whatever that is you're thinking about, please keep growing it. And it could be even just really simple, like, you know what? I'm going to start a yoga practice. And you think it's small and you think it's silly and that it's not going to help you in any way. You're not going to gain anything from it. No. This could lead to a lot of different shifts in your life. So please carry on. Queen of Wands, and this is for Scorpio. Scorpio, you're going to have, you also are going to have some help, but it's going to be more creative, more entertaining. You know, the Queen of Wands is really also, like, wands are just funny. They're hilarious. And spirited, you know, they're going to help you in that way. Now, I'm not getting a lot off of it, so that's why I'm kind of taking my time and letting it sink in. Wands energy is fire energy, so that's going to be Aquarius. I'm sorry, it's not going to be Aquarius. Aquarius is air. Aries is fire. Sagittarius, Leo. Now, you're going to find them annoying. Scorpio. That's why. You're going to be really annoyed with this person. You just don't want to hear it, but you know what they have to say is right. Okay? So just pull through on the annoyance. Pull through on that. Okay? They have something worthwhile for you. Okay. And it's going to get blocked. It's going to get blocked by, yeah, okay, Page of Swords. I do think it's actually, the Page of Swords is you, Scorpio, in some regards. You're just not going to want to hear it. Okay, so the Page of Swords says kind of cutting, mean things, childish. I know you are, but what am I? Kind of feel. And I think that's actually you, is that the Queen of Wands is like, hey, but listen to this. This is really important for you to hear. And you are like, I don't care. No. La 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 la. I'm not listening. Yeah, you try to listen, Scorpio. Cut through it. I know they're annoying as all get up, but that person that you are so annoyed with but is really smart and has a lot of information, listen to them. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Scorpio, that was Scorpio. So then we move on to Sagittarius, sorry. The Magician, Sagittarius, perfect for you in this new moon cycle. Sagittarius. Be careful of not manipulating others. You're going to have a lot of power, a lot of strength over everyone you're working with. People are looking to you for advice, looking to you for assistance, guidance. They see you as being the master of these projects and what you're doing. So use it for good, use it for positive, raise people up. Don't bring people down just for your own benefit. All right, and so I think you're going to have some problems trying to balance that, because you're going to be like, I could do this and gain a lot, but I could do this other thing and actually be a decent human being. So always choose the latter of being a decent human being. But your abundance and your growth will depend on it. And once you find yourself in balance with self and community is when you will grow. All right, so everything you do, make sure that you can see yourself gaining as well as your tribe gaining. All right, so that's going to be your task, Sag, because we're looking to you for advice and we trust you. So do not take advantage of that trust. Okay, so that was Sagittarius, and I have Capricorn. Okay, time to shift. The Tower is upon us. All right, so some of you guys, I think, are going to just be storming out of your job, storming out of a situation and saying, I quit, I am done, I am out of here, I am moving on. You just finally that was it. And then some of you guys are going to, give some ultimatums and say, hey, either I get this or I don't, or I quit. Okay, so the Tower is a big shakeup in your world when it comes to career and work. So knowing this, you can ease into it and accept it, or you can fight it tooth and nail and make it really hard on yourself. All right, so if you know what the shift is and you're just not making it, or you're not accepting it, or denying, a lot of denial, that's going to make it hard because it's going to happen anyways. Okay. All right, so then we have the Lovers reversed. So this could actually be caused because of a contract, a situation you had with somebody else that is going awry. And it was just not, it just wasn't going to work. And it could be a romantic relationship that you had with somebody, and because of it not working, or the relationship being very troublesome, your work was affected by it. And now, it's like your life is colored by this situation. And it's hard for you to find the beauty in it. But what this is also saying is, like, this shift has been really needing to come and needing to happen. And no matter what you go through, Spirit and Universe are always with you and will always catch you. But you have to have faith in yourself, and you have to have faith in the universe that you are on the right path. And usually when the Tower comes up is when you are questioning yourself and when you are going against who you truly are. So know that that is a signal and a sign to you to really reevaluate who you are, what you believe in, and what is worth fighting for in your life. And then recalibrate that, and then move forward with, gratitude and grace over the situation, because everyone has this situation happen. Everyone has the Tower in their life, and everyone has the Lover reversed, which is not always a romantic relationship that's gone awry, but it could be a business relationship that you had built a contract and something fell through. But this is so that, this has to happen so not to work with them, and to find that person that you can connect with and have a contract with and have trust and honesty in your work environment. So this is not necessarily like, it's not doom and gloom. It's okay. I needed to change this. I needed to shift this. It's a little faster than I had hoped, but gotcha. Let's go. Okay. So this could actually be exciting and an adventure. All right, so Aquarius, we have the Ace of Swords. Well, this is perfect for you. This is, a new beginning of you. The Swords is air signs. Aquarius, that's you. You I think we're going to, during this new moon phase, have an aha moment of what your position is in this world and what you can create, what you can create in this universe. And you'll finally have the words to speak it. You'll finally understand what it truly is. Because I think for a lot of Aquarius right now, it's like you guys have been mulling things over, and like you have a hunch, you have an idea, you're like, but you can't put it into words. I don't know, it's hard to say. But now you're going to know exactly what to say. And, you know, the first step, what the first step is to create this new you. 7 of discs. So keep working at it, okay? You might have, for some Aquarius, it's kind of like the sense of like this new you, but is it worth it? Should I keep working on it? Will anything pan out? Yeah, you need to keep working on it. How will you know if it's worth working on if you don't even take the flippin' first step, right? So you need to carry on, look at where you have been, where you can go, and then take that first step now. And Pisces, how beautiful, the sun, I love it. So 2 sunshines. We got the sun here, and we got the sun with Gemini. So maybe Pisces, are you hanging out with the Geminis? Are you guys rocking some things out? You know, setting them up and knocking them down? Pisces, I've just been getting like love vibes from you guys for so many months. And I'm not just saying it like romantically, but just you guys have been on it and with it for so long, you know. So you know, that's really, it's like you finally have found your stride. It's taken a long time, but you found it, you know. And so this new moon is like really kind of making that stride muscle memory, making who you are right now, and like understanding, being very clear about your path, and just walking forward, and you know, in a very fast clip, not a fast clip, in a steady clip, but just like constantly. And like if a rock comes in your way, you can maneuver past it without missing a beat. It's inspiring to see, Pisces. Yep, and then 6 of Wands. So Pisces, you're just to keep it up. You're gonna come home the victor. So maybe Pisces, can you pray for some of us out there who are, you know, going through some major shifts? Because you've got it, and I'm so happy and wonderful, Pisces. Keep that clip. You make us proud. Okay, so just to bring it all together, let's pull one collective card for everyone. Just as a reminder, of course, that we are all connected, and that the energies of one sign is not just one sign. It's all of ours. Always check your moon, rising, and sun sign. Crystals. The energy of crystals support you and helps you with your present situation. So everyone, if you have a crystal already, then I'm going to say this new moon, after the new moon, not on the new moon, but after it, as it's growing into the full moon, it's a good time to clean your crystals. Put them in, you know, fresh river water, or into the earth, and just let them sit. And if you don't have a crystal, then I suggest all of those who don't go to your nearest kind of metaphysical store. They also have them at some apothecaries. And just talk to the people there who are knowledgeable about crystals, and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what's been going on in my life. What do you recommend? And they will be able to help you find the gem and the stone that resonates the best for you. I have lots of crystals. My son has a crystal collection that he picks the ones that that resonate with him, and you know, he keeps them. Sometimes he sleeps with them under his pillow. So, you know, and it just helps. It really changes the vibration. So study up. Go to your nearest metaphysical store and just talk to these wonderful people about the crystals. All right, if you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. So much love, so much blessings, and remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time.